สวัสดีครับเพื่อนๆทุกคนกับผมปืน TH สตรีมนี้จะเป็นเกม Genshin Impact ตรงนี้ก็จะเป็นเมืองน้ำแล้วนะแต่ว่าผมจะแวบเข้ามาทำเควสเกี่ยวกับกิจกรรมนะแล้วเดี๋ยวค่อยย้อนกลับไปทำซูเมรุต่อสวัสดีครับคุณนิโกะสวัสดีครับคุณเลมอนสวัสดีครับคุณแมนพรุ่งนี้สอบสู้ๆครับไฟเตอร์ กล่องลอยด้วยนะอ๋อมีฮิวเหรอเนี่ยสวัสดีครับคุณอุดมศักดิ์เอ้ยปลาหลบเก่งไหนอีกทีดิอยากแจ๋วสวัสดีครับคุณต้าสวัสดีครับคุณลีโอ มีผีเสื้อน้ำด้วยผมว่าใต้ทะเลน่าจะมีคนเมาอยู่นะเฮ้ยล็อกเป้าเลยเหรอ ฝนตกกันไหมครับบ้านผมเนี่ยวันนี้ตั้งแต่คืนเมื่อวานตกยาวมาเลยเนี่ยตกไม่เย็นบัตรได้แล้วคุณเอซีเป็นผู้แบ่งปันแล้วครับขอบคุณครับผมไปละขึ้นละแต่จริงบัตรหมวยยุคมันก็ไม่น่าทำอะไรได้นะโอ้ยาวเนี่ยอ๋อเปลี่ยนมาแล้วมันหมดอายุใช่ไหมปกติของผมก็เพิ่งหมดอายุไปเมื่อสัก4-5 เดือนเพราะว่าประมาณครึ่งปีที่แล้วจะมีช่วงหัวเรียวหัวต่อแต่ไม่น่าติดขัดเลย ตัวสายฟ้า
We'll need more where that came from.
สวัสดีครับโคชิเลมสวัสดีครับคุณใหม่
I will have order.
ฟอนเทน
I suppose this will do.
สวัสดีครับคุณปิง13 เดือน
Better than nothing.
มีแมวบ้านผมก็ทำครับทำเหมือนกันทำหลังกระดุกลุกมันผมเดาว่ามันรู้สึกว่ามีอะไรอยู่บนหลังมันอะมันเลยกระตุกดึกเพื่อให้มันจากไปเพื่อให้สิ่งที่ทำให้มันรำคาญจากไป
I suppose this will do.
ยังไม่ได้ทำเหมือนกันครับ
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
This is order.
มันต้องทำอันนี้ก่อนมันต้องทำไอ้ตัวเนี้ยเควสที่ผมทำอยู่ในก่อนมันถึงจะทำได้ผมกล่าวว่าทำกิจกรรมจบเดี๋ยวไปซูเมรุต่อ
Solidify.
Time for takeoff.
There's
Wheel of life.
ครับผมรับทราบโอเคครับ เขาคงอันนี้เปล่ามีฟีดแบ็กจากคนเล่นป่ะเพราะว่าเมืองน้ำมันถัดจากซูเมรุน่าจะมีฟีดแบ็กคนเล่นเปล่าว่าเควฟยาวเกินอิ่มแล้วเล่นครับ FPS ผมเล่นครับที่ชอบเลยก็คือ Call of Duty Modern Warfare Starfield ใช่ไอ้นี่ไหมบินตอนบินเนี่ยเราก็เล่นยานบินใช่ไหมแล้วก็ตอนร่อนลงดาวเราก็เป็น FPS แล้วก็เป็นมุมมองบุคคลที่3แต่ว่าเล็งยิงเหมือนกันผมดูเกมเพลย์อยู่จริงๆมันเป็นเกมที่น่าสนใจมากนะอารานาราพูดชื่อมาไม่คุ้นอ่ะผมเดาว่าผมยังไม่ได้ทำครับเดาว่ายังไม่ทำซูเมรุผมแค่อยู่แค่เมืองหลวงแล้วก็ทำไอ้นี่แหละไอ้ความฝันเนี่ยเพิ่งทำเควสความฝันจบไปนี่หลอกเรามาโดนหุ่นยนต์ตีปะเนี่ย
yourselves. Think you can get away? Life goes on.
Order guide you. Retribution!
Time for takeoff. Opening box of Adeptitrix. Surprise.
I will have order. Crumble.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
This is order. Ha!
จงหลีมีครับถึง2 4 2อยากได้เลยพยายามทำให้ถึงที่2โอ้รอยัลเชสสวัสดีครับคุณนพคนอยากได้ C2 แสดงไปกับเพื่อนประจำไปกับเพื่อนเป็นประจำเลยอยากได้ อ๋อผมเห็นอยู่ว่าตู้หน้ามานักมวยน้ำอ๋อตู้หน้านักมวยน้ำแข็งเทนน้ำเหรอเห็นเป็นจงหลียืนเด่นสง่าอยู่สวัสดีครับคุณปลาทูไหมปลาทูไหมหรือว่าปลาโต้ปลาโต้ปลาโต้
Time for takeoff. Life goes on. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Retribution! I will have order.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
กำลังคิดเดี๋ยวหาจบคอมโบจบไวๆหาของไม้
Need to end a few enemies?
ถามผมนี่ผมตอบไม่ได้เลยครับ อะไรคือตัวใหม่ตัวใหม่ไม่รู้จักเลย
Understood.
Rise! Burst! Order guide you.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Patience.
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I missed.
Yeah.
เปลี่ยนอีกหน่อย ไม่ใช่หรอ
Epic.
You are not welcome here.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
This is order.
You can run. Can't hide.
I'm getting sick of this.
Now you test my patience.
Everybody
Take
stand
this
back!
now. Will get arise. Solidify.
Tidal wave. Bring it on.
ชั่วโมงบินน่าจะแพ้จงหลีนะครับน่าจะแพ้จงหลีเพราะว่าช่วงที่เล่นด้วยกันเนี่ยผมก็จับจงหลีเกือบตลอดเพราะว่ามันสร้างโลให้เพื่อนได้ไงมันเป็นตัวที่ผมติดตลอด
No time to lose.
เอาไว้สร้างนึกอะไรไม่ออกเอาตัวนี้มาสร้างโล
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You are not welcome here.
Time for takeoff.
I will have order.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're mine. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Patience. Will meet again.
4แฟกน้ำใหม่ไม่นะไม่ใช่ผมยังอันเก่าอยู่
No time to
ยัง
lose.
อะไรนะจำไม่ได้แล้วล่ะแต่เดี๋ยวเผาเรซินก่อนไม่ชัวร์นะจริงๆผมไม่ชัวร์ว่าใส่อะไรอยู่ว่าใส่ Heart of Death แบบว่าเต็มเซตหรือเปล่า
You order guide. Quake.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Everybody stand back.
Riptide.
Is that all you've got? Testing my pace. This is order.
Let's light it up.
Who's next?
Again.
Well. Time for takeoff. I'm going in.
You can run. Can't hide.
I will have order.
ฟาร์มให้เมนคาแรคเตอร์ไม้ครับเดี๋ยวใช้คอนเทนต์ด้วยเผื่ออนาคตเราไปคับคอนเทนต์ทิ้งไว้อีกคอนเทนต์ยังเก็บได้5 เม็ดเหมือนเดิมใช่ไหมครับ
You are not stabilized here.
Here we go. Think you can get away? Teamwork is dreamwork.
Riptide. Tidal wave.
Order guide you.
อนาคตนี่ก็เยอะอยู่นะนี่ก็ผ่านมา2 ปีผ่านมา2-3 ปีแล้ว ยัง5กับ160เท่าเดิมนี่อะไรเนี่ยจำนวนท่า80ดีฟวูดกับเซตดรีมเห็นก็ดีดิยาเอะไม่ได้เก็บนะยาเอะผมไม่ได้เก็บ
You are not welcome here.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Everybody stand back.
I will have order.
You can run. Can't hide.
เอาเลยมันคล้ายกันอันนั้นก็จะเป็นก็อตจิกับไอซิก
No time to lose.
You are not welcome. Solidify.
Think you can get away? Adventure teamwork is dreamwork.
This is order.
Riptide. Who's next?
ใช่ครับก็อตจิตัวส้มแมวส้มนี่ก็อยู่ข้างๆผมเนี่ยเอื้อมมือจับก็ถึง
You are not welcome here.
Time for takeoff.
โอ้ลืมถอยไว้
Everybody stand.
I will have order.
You can run. Can't hide.
Will.
Regret.
ใช่ก็อย่างนั้นแหละผมก็เรียกมันว่าลูกไอตัวที่มันเป็นลูกของลูกผมก็เรียกว่าหลาน
Stabilize here.
Let's play. Think you can get away? Teamwork is dreamwork.
Order guide you.
Riptide.
Regret.
จะมีจริงๆผมชอบหมามากกว่าแมวเพราะว่าผมไม่เคยเลี้ยงหมามาก่อนไม่ใช่ผมไม่เคยเลี้ยงแมวมาก่อนเนี่ยผมเคยมีสมัยเด็กนานมากๆแล้วก็มีเลี้ยงแมวแต่ว่าผมไม่ได้เลี้ยงไงแม่ผมเลี้ยงมันก็ไม่เกี่ยวกับผมอยู่แล้วแต่ว่าทีนี้คือไปอยู่ช่วงทำงานกรุงเทพนะผมก็อยู่บ้านหลังหนึ่งแล้วก็ ใกล้ๆบ้านอ่ะก็รู้จักกันนั่นแหละไม่ใช่ญาติหรอกแต่ก็รู้จักกันเป็นมิตรต่อกันเป็นเพื่อนบ้านเป็นมิตรเขาก็เลี้ยงแมวตัวหนึ่งแต่ว่าเขาเลี้ยงแบบปล่อยอ่ะไม่ใช่ระบบปิดเลี้ยงแบบปล่อยมันชื่ออุนจิมันเป็นแมวสีสลิดอ่ะแมวสีสลิดขาวหน้าตาดีสีนี่แหละตัวผู้แรกอ่ะผมพยายามตีซีมันคือมันน่ารักมากเลยเวลาผมกลับบ้านเวลาผมออกจากเนี่ยผมเจอเนี่ยผมจะตีซีมันผมจะเรียกอุนจิว่าไงมันจะเดินหนีผมไปตีซีมันจะเดินหนีตีซีเดินหนีอยู่หลายครั้งนะเป็นสัปดาห์แล้วมีวันหนึ่งผมค่อยๆเดินเข้าไปใกล้ๆช้าๆนั่งลงแล้วก็เรียกเขาไม่หนีนะแล้วอยู่ๆเขาเดินมาหาแล้วก็สีเลยล้มตัวปึ้งใส่เท้าแล้วก็สีเลยผมก็โอเคเราเป็นมิตรกันละนั่นแหละแล้วผมก็เลยได้เลี้ยงอุนจิแหละเลี้ยงแบบอย่างดีอ่ะคือมันก็มาหาผมเรื่อยมันมีบ้านมาแล้วแหละแต่มันมาอยู่กับผมอาบน้ำให้มันทุกเสาร์ที่อาบน้ำให้มันมีกระบะทรายให้มันนอนกอดมันเลี้ยงมันช่วงหยุดยาวเทศกาลคิดถึงมันขออนุญาตบ้านหลังนั้นขอเอาแมวเขากลับมาบ้านเขาคิดหนักเลยนะเขาคิดหนักเลยเขาคงกลัวผมเอามาอยู่บ้านแล้วไม่คืนมั้งเขาคงกลัวมั้งแต่เขาก็ให้ผมก็เลยเอามันขึ้นรถยนต์แหละกลับบ้านมาอยู่ที่บ้านเฮ้ยอะไรวะแต่ก็ไม่ได้ขโมยหรอกก็เอากลับไปคืนเพื่อนแหละ
You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
แล้วก็เลี้ยงอยู่อย่างนั้นปีหนึ่งปีกว่า2 ปีช่วงนั้นผมก็รักแมวแล้วแต่สุดท้ายผมก็ไม่ได้เลี้ยงมันนะเพราะว่าผมเคยปากขอเลยเคยปากขอเนี่ยแหละขอเจ้าของเนี่ยแหละว่าผมขอเลยได้ไหมอุนจิเนี่ยเดี๋ยวผมเลี้ยงเองเลยเขาไม่ให้ สรุปเลยคือเขาไม่ให้ผมก็เลยงั้นก็ต้องปล่อยไปตามทางของมันเพราะถ้าเกิดว่าผมขอเขาแล้วเนี่ยผมจะเลี้ยงระบบปิดละผมจะจับอุนจิทำหมันเลี้ยงระบบปิดสวัสดีครับคุณพิมพ์นอนกอดได้ดิโหแต่ว่าบ้านผมที่นอนกอดได้มีอีมี่ตัวเดียวมีอีมี่นอนกอดได้นอกนั้นก็คือได้แป๊บหนึ่งได้5 นาที10 นาทีแต่อีมี่คือแบบทั้งวันทั้งคืนไม่ไปไหนอยู่แต่อยู่กับคนนอนด้วยคุณลิงโกอยู่ปะน่าจะอยากทำเควสโลกเควสด้วยปะเข้ามาผมจะทำละจะทำไอ้นี่ละไอ้เควสประจำวันไม่ใช่เควสโลกเควสประจำวันแต่ก็แค่แป๊บเดียวนะทำ4 เควสโอ้คิดถึงมันติดมันจะตายยังไม่ได้ย้ายเมืองทำเควสโลกใครมาอีกคนหนึ่งคุณต้ามากึบ เฮ้ยคุณต้าอย่างนี้เว้ยคาซึฮะผมยังว่าได้ยินเสียงอะไรเอาเกือบแล้วเดี๋ยววิดีโอมาผมก็มี6ตัวนึงวะผมมีซีเอามาแล้วคุยกันได้อยู่เวนติคุณมีว่าเวนติใช่ไหมมันเปลืองอะนะมีตัวเดียวก็เยอะแล้วอะจริงๆจะรอไปเนี่ยดึบมันใช่เก็บไปนี่ป่ะมันเก็บอย่างนี้เก็บขยะใครเปิดโดม The World เก็บเสร็จแล้วเหรอที่ต่อไปคุณต้ามีฟิต6 The World มีหลายตัว
Shouldn't let your guard down. That hurts. Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. The wind blows. No time to lose.
หลงทางเลยอยู่ในนี้อยู่ในอันติของไอ้ตัวนี้เสร็จแล้วเหรออยู่นี่มีอันนี้ด้วยเหรอมีเหมือนเมนคาแรคเตอร์เหรอตัวเนี้ยตัวไอ้ใครหายไปคนหนึ่งลีโอมัวแต่เปลี่ยนตัวใหม่มาใช่เดี๋ยวเปลี่ยนเป็นไอ้นี่เดี๋ยวค่อยไปทำเรื่องเปลี่ยนเป็นเมืองซูเมรุโอ้โหจะตายแล้วเดี๋ยวต้องกินอาหารก่อน
Time to go. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Temple of Wisdom.
My turn to aid you. Bring it on.
โอ้โห ผมก็นึกว่ามะเฟืองฮิวนี่วิ่งเข้าหามะเฟืองยังว่าทำไมเริ่มรู้จังวะมันขึ้นเขียวไอเรานึกว่าฮิวแม่งมันเป็นดาเมจเอ้ยงงอยู่ว่าทำไมเลือดมันลดเยอะจังวะโดนอะไรวะเดี๋ยวไปไหนเนี่ย
No time to lose. You can run, but you can't hide.
เฮ้ยตายโอ้โหโดนอะไรวะเนี่ย
Impressed.
ไฟดูดแรงโคตรผมดูเลือดป่ะกินไม่ทันแล้วครับน่าเผลออิ่มด้วยเผลอตัวละครอิ่มด้วยพอแล้วส่งเควสก่อนเลยผมนี่ละผมเดี๋ยวไปทำเควสต่อF2 อันนี้ผมจำได้ละ F2 กับโลกเดิมจริงผมกล่าวว่าจะเปลี่ยนเป็นจงหลีแล้วแต่ไม่เป็นไรผมไม่เป็นไรมั้งเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวนะมันยังขาดอยู่วะเดี๋ยว4แล้วไม่ใช่เหรออ๋อเดี๋ยวชิบหายแล้วแม่งยังไม่ได้ยังไม่เสร็จเหรออ๋อยังเก็บไม่เสร็จเก็บแป๊บหนึ่งเอาเป็นตีเก็บง่ายดีนี่ไงเจอแล้ว
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
ดีครับคุณเนียน
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyss. ฟอร์ตไนท์มีอะไรบ้างมีไข่กับน่องไก่มอนสเตอร์มีเนื้อกับน่องไก่น่าเอาอยู่เนื้อกันลีเย่บัวกับเห็ดก็น่าเอาอยู่อินาซึม่าไข่กับเนื้อซูเมรุเห็ดอะไรเนี่ยเห็ดโลกกว้าง วัสดีครับอ๋อเป็นไมเกรนหลับตาไม่ได้ปวดตาผมดีแล้วผมไม่ได้เป็นย้ายบ้านเปลี่ยนที่อยู่อะกำลังคิดอยู่นะว่าเมืองน้ำมันมีอาณาเขตติดกับทะเลเราจะไปได้ปะเราจะแหกออกตรงนี้ได้ไหมอ๋อตึกแถวโอเคอาคารพาณิชย์จริงๆพูดถึงไอ้เมืองเก่านี่เขาก็ยังไม่ให้เราเอาเรือวิ่งมาใช่ไหมครับไอ้นี่ใช่ไหมเรายังเอาเรือวิ่งมาแถวลีเย่ไม่ได้ใช่ไหมครับ
We can do this! Ready, steady, go!
Another test zone. Stabilize.
Here we go! Time for takeoff.
Order guide.
No time to lose. This world is full of Propagate!
ตอนนั้นผมไม่แน่ใจว่าลองไปหรือยังมันมีพายุกั้นใช่ ผมกำลังงงกับไอ้นี่อยู่
Everything's ready. Let's go.
There's still a long road ahead. No time to lose.
Astra Avisosk. We meet again, you two. Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today? Commissions, huh? Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a... and if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem. Huh? What kind of commission is that? I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local... Hey, that's not any better! Mm-hmm. I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well. Paimon's gotta ask. Just who... Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually... I just wanted to see the two of you in action. Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head? So it's been you this whole time? Are you done? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus Festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands, as I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really... You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zerus Festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to... Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? No! We aren't pitying you. That would only... By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the... But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're... Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme? So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurer.
นิมิตมายาและการลวงหลอกไฟดับ
Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts. I've already tried that. But all the key members of the Academy, it seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info.
Have you already caught the sages?
I'm guessing not yet. But this trusting me would make perfect sense. In any case, No, wait.
You mean it'd be too...
No, it's not that. Wish doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own...
That's a good point.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goal, after all,
Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have...
According to a popular theory from the Bahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
ฝนตกป่ะครับคุณปิงฝนตกป่ะอยู่เขตไหนเนี่ย
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Al-Haytham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the academy.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember?
Setaria. Paimon remembers now.
นน
Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then.
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was soon after. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, but in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up, but she doesn't really support the Academia. She still feels...
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already become the same right. We must somehow make that way. Not only can we get useful intel from my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the Academia every 10 days to do some shopping. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. But to prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have... This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now.
Talking style?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord
Hinta
of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those...
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. Oh, the gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Impossible.
many 10,000 years เลยเนี่ย
Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never...
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the...
Is that so?
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your...
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
UPS นะ
When I start talking with him, listen.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild?
Speaking of,
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well.
That's nice.
so
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough...
I see. We wish I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some...
No problem. Rest...
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this rest.
Nahida,
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about...
Ah, that's right! I've always been really... After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the... But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant...
What an admirable spirit for learning. So this restaurant has a basement as well?
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most...
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with...
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it...
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should...
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida,
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely... But if we were to borrow...
So, you mean...
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people.
Exactly. So, best of luck with
Huh? Best of luck?
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha.
Huh. That is pretty convenient.
Although I've been observing humans for a while,
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to...
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help it.
Alright, then let's...
บ่ายพรุ่งนี้ นั่งหน่อยไหมจะยืนทั้งคืนอีกแล้ว
time to lose.
Oh, here she comes. Satari is here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust...
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking...
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
สวัสดีครับคุณจอย
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I
มัน
always
กลัวของ
thought
กิ
they
น
were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
ฮารัดกับโมรัด
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work?
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods are asking. Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home?
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry, I know. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
น่าจะบอกเป็นในๆนะ บอกชื่อตรงๆอาจจะไม่เนียนนะ
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who...
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of... Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of...
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory had... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
เดี๋ยวก่อนยังไม่จ่ายตังค์เลย
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry.
Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harabatop theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. Anyway, enough of that.
He's out of Kim's now,
โก
right on
โก้
cue.
นี่มันจะสิงทุกคนเลยปะเนี่ย
Possess him right away.
โอ้จะทำอากาศจะสิงทุกคนเลยนี่หว่าไปลุย
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him...
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos, and has become... He has a quick temper, and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now...
Akeem, you don't mean... you've...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who's...
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
จะโดนทริปเปิลเลย ปั่นหัว3 คน
So, Shishan, like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks...
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
Please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problem.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards!
This is the most important part of...
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the mod.
Please, try to remain calm, miss.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
อารมณ์แบบเหมือนโดนคนลุมแกงอะ
You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tight child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sick. No matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides,
how do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you—
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve—
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fake. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know of—
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sumeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand— One thing though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hit— let me see—
The academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I assure you, I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this—
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side!
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
คืนพรุ่งนี้
คืนพรุ่งนี้เนาะต้องไปอีกวันหนึ่ง
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to...
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chip if something were to happen. My existence may be the only... After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence...
Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is up? It's the middle of the night.
No, I think he's... If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only...
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little...
Well, regardless... There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. Hour of the night.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City! What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no! What should we do? These are all just regular people!
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the God of Wisdom.
should be far enough. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high... He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told him that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been... Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. But what are the Fatui after this time? Yeah. Things would be... Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't... You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on... Even though he turned it down at the time. There's no time to lose. Let's go...
ช่วงซินิเมติกถ้าเกิดว่าตัวละครหลักเรามันถือดาบที่ดีกว่าดาบไอรอนก็คงจะดีนะ
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating ferry. We've got you, all right. Take a look around.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get... We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
The outcast? Why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle...
You're off track!
Following orders. Solidify! Propagate!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Need gather! Order guide!
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements! Let the show begin.
No time to lose.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenary? Yeah. Looks like what, but this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. Going up against smart people is...
Traveler and Paimon, what are you two doing back here?
Kale, it's nice to see...
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. As a result, Master Tainari has taken me off the patrol schedule.
Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on...
Oh, Master Tainari? You just left...
He left? But isn't Tainari...
I thought it
is weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. To leave in such a... Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia. Impartus CI is something like the Amorta's research base. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Party's CI.
A research base, huh? Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's CI.
Don't worry, I'm...
Got it. Will do. See you later.
I wonder what the rest...
รับของเควสเทพเจ้าอ่ะ
Rangers are up.
ตัวไม้
ดูเหมือนว่าผมต้องทำเควสอะไรบางอย่างก่อน
Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
สงคราม NPC สงครามของจุดเดือดการผจญภัยต้องก้าวไปข้างหน้าสิการผจญภัยต้องทำเควสนี้ก่อนได้ไปพื้นที่ใหม่แล้ว
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
Pleasure to be working with you.
Sounds good to me. Punchy.
Take flight.
Springboard.
Riptide. No time to lose.
Let the wind lead. I hope the others find some.
will have order.
Rise!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
ลืมว่าชายใส่อะไรอยู่อ๋อใส่2กลานะครับ2ไอชิเมนาวะ
You can run, but you can't hide.
แม่ตัวใหญ่เนื้อเยอะเนี่ย
No time to lose. Bring it on. I could get used to this.
Wind, hear me.
Yep.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
อ๋อ
Order guide.
Riptide. You can run, but you can't hide. No time to lose.
Stabilize.
My royal
No time to lose.
This is order.
Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
มีเรื่องความสูงตัวละครด้วยเหรอ
No time to lose. on the road.
Ah, ครับขอบคุณครับ
No time to lose. Yeah. I could get used to this. Yeah. How I had only just... Yeah.
Solidify!
By royal decree.
No touch.
I will have order.
อีกตัวไปไหนแล้วเนี่ย รู้สึกเมื่อกี้จะแค่ไข่ดาวอดกิน
All right, now we're talking.
ไอเนี่ยมองทีแรกก็คิดว่าจะใช้นี่นะ ใช้ไอไฟเผาเถาวัลย์
By royal decree.
Germinate! Riptide! Who's next? order. No time to lose. All right, now we're talking.
สวัสดีครับคุณเจมีมั้งใช่ไหมโซนทะเลทรายเหลืองไม่สามารถจะบอกได้ขนาดนี้อ๋อเอานี่ก่อน
Wait! Look who it is! you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After a plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up, and I was facing that even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally...
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with...
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or...
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief.
I wouldn't be relieved. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's mind. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then, how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. It feels like he's too pressed. The doctor's combat ability...
We shouldn't give up hope just yet.
Actually, Nahida...
Yes, I have. I can... You didn't come here for sightseeing.
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once...
Okay.
Traveler?
It's Hypatia!
What a pleasant surprise!
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest when we left...
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right...
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... You're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporno life?
What do you think? My consciousness has all...
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating when my consciousness made contact with the gods.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw. My current self has not only gained true insight...
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but...
Hold on. I brought some Spirit Borneo with me.
We're using...
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you as...
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
หน้าตามันเหมือนไอ้นี่เลย
Humans,
ไอ้
they
ฟา
can't
ตุย
be
อะ
trusted. And the
ไอ้ฟาตุย
gods
ใส่หมว
fill
ก
me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
มาโนเลตไปไหนแล้วไม่ได้เจอเนี่ย
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a...
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purna life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise?
Hypatia!
That's how I always thought. Wait, have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right.
นี่สมัยถูกขังแล้วมั้งเนี่ยจริงเมย์คาแรคเตอร์นี่สกิลพลังมันเยอะมากเลย
We finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait,
Oh, the traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the cavern puppet was destroyed. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is the...
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in this. Was that message all she left for us? It's
ไปช่วยเจ้าหญิงกัน
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusion. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. She isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a...
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for... I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question.
That. While I was indeed invited to join that project, all I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
บอลเดียนี่ใครครับไอสการมุดเหรอ
What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Force because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms, if I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Ku, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like the Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for... From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. But then, what is the connection between
Yeah. It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals. Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know.
I'll stay here for now. I still want... If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. Now come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
May the wisdom be with you. May the god นะ
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
สวัสดีครับคุณฟาริเช่เดินทางไกล
I wonder what the rest of the Harbinger...
โอเคตี 2ละเดี๋ยวผมแค่นี้ก่อนเตรียมมุ่งหน้าสู่ดีเซอร์ตทะเลทรายนี่เป็นโซนใช่ไหมอันนี้เป็นโซนไอซูเมรุใช่ไหมครับแล้วก็เชื่อมไปตรงนี้แล้วไปต่อที่เมืองน้ำน่าจะใหญ่ประมาณนี้เลยมอนสเตอร์อยู่ไหนวะเนี่ยมอนสเตอร์อยู่นี่คนเพิ่งเข้ามาผมจะไปแล้วนะครับ ไว้เจอกันใหม่นะครับไว้เจอกันใหม่น่าจะพรุ่งนี้ไม่น่ามีอะไรนะครับแต่ยังไงก็ประมาณ 5 ทุ่มไปแล้วนะครับถ้าเกิดสตรีมก็ 5 ทุ่มถ้าไม่สตรีมก็คือเงียบไปเฉยๆอาจจะประกาศทางช่องชุมชนก็ได้นะงั้นเดี๋ยวผมขอตัวก่อนนะครับขอบคุณทุกท่านที่ตามรับชมกันสวัสดีทุกท่านครับผมขอบคุณมากครับสวัสดีครับ
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.